This is Hamlet. Or that this church is all the flesh with mouth on resolve is to you. I would try to do this softly, fast. Maybe I'll repeat it a few times, but mostly I will try to do it as fast as I can. Or that this church is all the flesh with mouth on resolve itself into you. Or that the everlasting hand affects his canon against self-slaughter. Oh God, we have reached self-flat and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fire. Tis an unweeded garden that grows the seed. Things rank and gross in nature possesses me. Let that it should come to this, but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not two. So excellent a king that was to this I peered into a cider, so loving to my mother that he might not be deemed the winds of his heavens. Visit her face too roughly, heaven and earth must I remember. When she, oh God, a beast that once this course of reason would have more longer not married to my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, yet the Sultan was unrighteous tears. I left the flushing. I got her, and she married. Oh God, a beast that wants this course of reason would have more and longer married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, yet the Sultan was unrighteous tears. I left the flushing. I got her, she married. Oh, most wicked speed. Let me do it again. Oh, that this too to solid flesh will melt or resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting hand that fixes his canon against self-slaughter. Oh God, a beast that wants this course of reason would have more longer married with my uncle, my father's brother, but not more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, yet the Sultan was so righteous tears had left the flushing her color die she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to pose with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It cannot be, nor it cannot come to go. Oh, that this too to solid flesh will melt or resolve itself into a dew. Oh, that this too to solid flesh will melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. That the everlasting hand that fixes canon against self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary, self-led, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it. Fie. 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows the seed. Things rank and gross, and nature possesses it merely. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not two. So excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr. So loving to my father that he might not be deemed the winds of heaven, as I face too roughly, heaven and earth. Must I remember? Why she would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by would have fed on you within a month. Let me not think on it if frailty thy name is woman. A little month or ere those shoes were old, with which she followed my poor father's body like Niobe or tears, why she, oh God, a beast that once discourse of reason would have more longer married. With mine uncle, my father's brother Bono, but not more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month there yet the Sultan was unrighteous tears. I left the flushing her gullet eye she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to pose with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It cannot, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Let me try it again. Oh, that this too solid flesh will melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, whether the everlasting hand that fixed its canon against self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary, still-fled, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on fie. 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to see, things rank and gross in nature possesses merely that it should come to this, but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not two. So excellent a king that was to the Siberian to a satyr, so loving to my mother that he might not be deemed the winds of heaven, visit her face to roughly heaven and earth must I remember. Why she would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month let me not think on it, frailty, thy name is woman. A little month or ere those shoes were old with which you follow my poor father's body like nigh all be all tears, why she, even she, oh God, be so much discourse of reason, would have more longer married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month there yet the sort of most unrighteous tears had left a flushing her galled eyes she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to boast with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. I'm forgetting some of the lines, but we tried. We tried to whisper it. Oh, that is too solid flesh for mouth, or raise opposite of it. Oh, that is too solid. Let me try again. Oh, that's that is too solid flesh for mouth, or raise opposite of it to a deal. Or the everlasting and affix his can against self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary still flat and unprofitable seem to be all the uses of this world. Fie on it. Oh, fie. 'Tis an unweighted garden that grows to see things rank and gross in nature possesses merely that it should come to this, but 2 months then, nay, not so much, not to so excellent a king that was to so excellent a king that was to this so excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr so loving to my mother that he might not be deemed the winds of heaven, visit her face to roughly heaven and earth must I remember where she would hang on him as if increase of appetite have grown by what it better, and yet within a month let me not think on it, frailty, thy name is woman. A little month or ere those shoes were old with which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe all tears, why she, even she, oh God, be so what's this course of reason would have more longer. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month ere yet the sort of most unrighteous tears I left the flushing her galled eyes she married home. Most wicked speed, to boast with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It cannot come to cover, break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. I think I am forgetting some of the lines, but I'm doing this, I'm trying to sleep, so, and if you're trying to sleep, you can, just close your eyes, but, anyway, I'm trying to do it for speed, but these are like tongue twisters in a way, so, I'm rambling a bit here, but I'll make it part of this whole thing, and even though, I'm doing this in the dark, I can still see some of the light from the phone that I'm recording this with, so it is a bit distracting. Anyway, that's probably will have wind mic or mic wind or whatever the expression is, so that will be part of it also, along with my rambling and just commenting on the monologue, or the soliloquy, Hamlet soliloquy of oh, that this too solid flesh will mouth or resolve itself into a dew, that the everlasting and affix its cannon against self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary still fled and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on for 'tis an unweeded garden that grows to see things rank and gross, and nature possesses it merely that it should come to this but 2 months late, nay, not so much, not two, so excellent a king that was to its so excellent a king that was to the Siberian to a satyr, so loving to my mother that he might not be deemed the winds of heaven, visit her face to roughly heaven and earth must I remember, why she would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month let me not think on it, frailty, thy name is woman. A little month or ere those shoes were old with which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe all tears, why she, even she, oh God, a beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer, married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the sort of most unrighteous tears had left a flushing in her galled eye she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to boast with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It cannot, nor it cannot come to good but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. You'll have to look into that section there. Probably if you're trying to memorize it, you'll just have to consult with the actual soliloquy and see where I'm getting it wrong. I'm not that off, but I had it memorized at one point, so here I am rambling again. So sorry about that, but that's how it is. Oh, what a wrong speech, wrong monologue. We're going to keep it whether this to solid flesh. Oh, whether this to solid flesh will melt all and resolve itself into a dew. Oh, whether this to solid flesh. Oh, that this to solid flesh will melt all and resolve itself into a dew. Whether the everlasting and affixes can against our slaughter. Oh God, a beast that wants discourse of reason would have more longer. Oh, whether this to solid flesh would melt thaw and resolve itself into a dew. Whether the everlasting and affixes can against our slaughter. Oh God, how weary, still flight and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on. Just unweeded garden that grows to see things rank and gross in nature possesses merely that it should come to this but 2 months, then nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king that would so disappear into a cider, so loving to my mother that he might not redeem the winds of heaven, visit her face too roughly, heaven and earth. Must I remember why she would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by good effect on, and yet within a month, let me not think on it. For after thy name is woman, or let a month or ere those shoes would old with which she followed my poor father's body like Niobe all tears. Why even she, oh God, a beast that once discourse of reason would have more longer, married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules within a month. Ere yet the salt of most righteous tears had left the flushing her galled eyes, she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to boast with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good but break my heart. It is not, nor it cannot come to good but break my heart, but I must hold my tongue. Maybe that's about right. Again, consult the soliloquy if you're trying to get a word perfect, but that sounds better to me. It was a little mixture of trying to talk it and whispering and going slow and faster. I'll try to go again. Here we go. Probably one more time. Yeah. It's now at 13 minutes, but that just to solid flesh will melt all and resolve itself into a dew. Whether the everlasting and affixed is can against self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary, self-led, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on. Fie. 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possesses merely that it should come to this but 2 months, then nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a cider, so loving to my mother that he might not redeem the winds of heaven, visit her face too roughly, heaven and earth. Must I remember why she would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by wit and feather, and yet within a month, let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman. But at a month or ere those shoes were old with which she followed my poor father's body like Niobe all tears. Why even she, oh God, a beast that was discourse of reason would have more longer married with mine uncle, my father's brother, and no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the salt of my most unrighteous tears have left a flush in her galled eye, she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to boast with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good but break my heart, but I must hold my tongue. It is not, nor it cannot come to good but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Oh, that is too solid flesh would melt, though I resolve itself into a dew. Whether the everlasting hand that fixes cannon can self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary still fled and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world, fie honored. Oh, fie. 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possesses merely that it should come to this, but 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not two, so excellent a king that was to this I paid into a sadder, so loving to my mother that he might not be deemed the winds of heaven, visit her face too roughly, heaven and earth must I remember. Why she would hang on a massive increase of appetite, I grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month. Let me not think on it, frailty thy name is woman. A little month or ere the shoes were old, with which she followed my poor mother's body like Niobe or tears. Was she, even she, oh God, a beast that once this course of reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I do Hercules. Within a month, yet the sort of most outrageous tears I left the flushing heart colored eye she married. Oh, most wicked speed, to pose with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not what it cannot come to go break my heart, but I must hold my tongue. Anyway, that's just another version. I guess I can go on, and I have different versions of this, and you can check out my soliloquies playlist and the Hamlet soliloquy, the Hamlet playlist, and I have several playlists. I mean, it just goes on. As you can see, there are multiple. Well, I have over 500 audio. And not really, well, the video, but the more for sleeping, for memorizing, and what have you. Anyway, thank you for listening. Make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment if you'd like to hear more of this stuff, or if you have anything to say. I mean, hopefully you haven't fallen asleep completely. You can hit the like button and leave a comment, and maybe even subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Help me break my 100. Anyway, thank you again for checking the channel, listening, and supporting me in whatever way you can, and hopefully I'm helping you. Anyway, take care. Have a good night.